Now, last month, there's a host of planets in your sign, including Mars and Venus. So when Mars and Venus are in your sign, then it's really the yin and the yang of love. I love it when these two signs are together because the energy is just fabulous. Venus is more romantic and Mars is more passionate. Of course, as everything, there is always a flip to the coin. Like Mars can be assertive, but you can just cross the line into aggression, and Venus, of course, is romantic and sensual, but can also be jealous and possessive. So it was last month. So the energy of that is still very much around you. So if you did not find an increased level of romantic or intimate activity in your life, then it can still happen this month. Also, I really believe that love comes to you when the timing is right. So, if you're looking for love and you haven't fallen madly or deeply in love, then, perhaps you just have other things that you need to focus on right now, and the timing's not right, okay? Now, all these planets have now moved into the next sign, which is your solar second house. So this month, it's more about feeling worthy, and it's more about feeling good about yourself. Now, when I say that, the second house really governs money and possessions. It is the ruler of Venus. So, with Venus, it does bring in relationships. And when I say you want to feel worthy of what's happening in your life, you don't get into a feeling of, well, I wonder, maybe I'm not good enough, because you know what, Aries, you are good enough. And, right now is the time to keep your level of confidence up, know who you are, own all of yourself, which means, we all have parts of us that are positive or negative. We all have parts that we love about ourselves and other parts that, perhaps we don't like so much. Well, so be it. That's you. Own who you are and feel good about it, okay? And that way you'll be worthy, feel worthy for anything or situation or person that crosses your path. Now, also this month, you have a chance to say how you feel. And this means if you've got a sweetheart there, or you're in a relationship, or just even with friends, even if it makes you feel vulnerable, don't let an opportunity go by to tell someone how you feel. Now, this could be just about your inner heart feelings, or perhaps there's an issue that you want to sort of get off your chest and just air it. Now, remember, it's not always what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it. And I'm just mentioning this to you, Aries, because you can be so, a little bit sort of rash and almost because you're in a hurry. You've got so much going on in your life, and you can blurt things out, okay? So you want to just think, that old saying, think before you speak. Okay, now let's have a look more on what's happening to do with your work. So there is this month another Uranus-Pluto square. Now, when I say another, this is a series of 7 squares between these two heavy-duty planets over a period of 3 years. So we're sort of right in the middle of it. This is the third square. Third or fourth square, okay? So we're right sort of in the middle of this time. It can cause restlessness at work. There's lots of change and restructure coming up. So Pluto is in your solar 10th house. So this is all to do with your work and business. So it's unlikely that you'll get through this period without noticing some changes or maybe a restructure. It doesn't mean to say that you're going to be out looking for work. It doesn't mean to say that you're going to change your job, but certainly there's a good possibility of a restructure or something going on. If you're looking for work, then it can open up the door for you to find something, because the Uranus energy, which is in your sign, is very sudden. Okay, so things can turn around, overnight, sort of out of the blue. So even if things don't appear to be going right, just give it a little while. Wait till all the pieces fall down into place and see, what happens at the end of it, okay? So your second house activity, as I mentioned before, is all about your focus is going to sort of shift now into money and security, and what you want to do with work and finances is look for something that's going to give you a solid future rather than something that's more transient. Okay, now my angel advice for the month for you is there is more to come. Okay, so just take one step at a time. Don't be in too much hurry. Let life evolve, okay? Love and luck to you. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.